in our society, we have nurses who are in hospitals. We have a lot caregivers. Initially, caregivers are very short, and the caregivers are deployed in hospital or they go to foreign countries for because they are very unpaid. But here, like we are introducing a system where you help, you give professional help, and you earn directly.
We are actually bootstrapped. After that, first investment is started with SLPs.
Paying service to wife of a police officer, and he was like always busy in traffics and like all in this office like 24 hours duty. So she was like for months like she wanted to go to the hospital, but since there is no one or like some some neighbor nearby, she was like very she was like literally desperate to go to hospital. And when we said that we are having this service, she was like, okay, then tomorrow we will go to the hospital.
Hello guys, this is Akshay and you're watching the Startup Tales. So today on a new podcast we have Aayacare, which is a health tech startup. So more about Aayacare is like Aayacare is one of the revolutionary idea which is going to change the world and the society. It will create a great impact in the society. So more about Aayacare, we are going to hear from the founders of Aayacare. Here we have Vaishnav and Arun. Okay, hi, hello guys. So okay, so before throwing the questions about Aayacare, just we will have a quick discussion about we want to know about the background. Okay, might be the educational background and from where they come and what is the relation between the two founders. Okay, so yes guys, you all can explain about, you all can tell about yourself, like what is the educational background, from where you have come, and how you both know each other.
Okay, so myself Arun, uh, I come from Kerala, and in a small district called Malappuram, and I studied in IIT Madras, and after that like I joined an MNC as a data engineer, and now I'm pursuing I'm building this Aayacare. I'm in that journey.
Okay, myself Vaishnav. We are cousins actually. I'm also coming from Kerala, Malappuram. Actually, after finishing my studies in 2020, I worked in a MNC company. Then we are going to we are going to this startup.
Okay.
That's it.
So let's have a first question. What is Aayacare? So we want the audience to know what is Aayacare actually.
Okay.
Okay, here is a platform for booking and a companion actually.
Okay.
To go to hospital. Actually, in this fast-paced society, a lot of people are difficult to attend with their loved ones to go to hospitals. They are busy in their professions. Maybe other works are there, so they are not. They are lacking some time to attend with their loved ones. So we are providing a platform for booking their companion to go to hospital. They will pick the patient from home and go assist in whole consultations. They are giving refreshments, pharmacy, assisting whole lab checkups, and drops back to home.
Okay. Anything you want to add in that?
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So you are from which place?
I'm from Belgaum, Karnataka itself.
Belgaum, Karnataka.
Yeah.
And where are your parents staying?
Yeah, my parents are at Belgaum.
Belgaum. So, and now you are in Bangalore,
Bangalore,
right?
yeah.
So what if like now your mom calls you and tell you like, no, I'm having some sickness. Can you come here and I need to go to the hospital. What will you do?
Yeah, obviously I'll be thinking to go, but as I'm working in an MNC, it will be difficult for me to go. Okay, I'll go, that's for sure. But it will be
If
difficult.
that time is crucial for you.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You're confused whether to choose your profession or choose your choose your mother or like your personal life. Now what you will do is like you will call one of your friends and you will tell him like my mother needs help. You just go and help her. So what if like there is a platform like Uber or Swiggy where you can directly book a companion for your mother from her nearest location, so that the help comes in minutes. Let's say it comes in minutes. Even if you go from here to there or your friend reaches your home, it will be like, he'll have to stop that, whatever he is doing, and then comes. That takes time. So this is like a location based application where he reaches your mom in minutes, and like she'll take her mom to the hospital and assist in all consultation and brings her back home safely. And each and every status will be updated on your phone, and you can have a two-way interaction with your mother and your companion, so that you'll never lose your mother, or you will be virtually giving her. So that's the idea of
We
our
are
startup.
introducing a new concept, is virtual bystanding.
Okay, so what I can do is like virtually monitor.
Right.
Okay, I can book a consultant, like assistant for my
Assistant.
mom
Yeah.
who is in Belgium.
Yeah.
Okay, and if they need some medical emergency kind of thing, I just need to come to your application.
Yeah.
So you have a separate application.
Yeah.
I need to book something, book a slot, and just give the address or something.
And apart from that, you're not just booking some companion. You are giving all the details. Which vehicle your mom is comfortable. Let's say like your mom is comfortable in a car, or in a two-wheeler, or in an auto, or in an ambulance. You can choose that.
Okay.
And you can give the language preference. Your mom is comfortable in Kannada. Maybe she's going to a hospital where the doctor speaks Marathi. Like you can book a Marathi caregiver.
Okay.
And if she wants a wheelchair, you can choose that. Like it's a very customizable and very user-friendly booking platform, and you can give the home location. Only we give services to the home.
Okay.
So like wherever the patient is standing, like current location of the patient. So it's like that.
Okay.
And gender-based companion.
Yeah, that's good, I guess.
Yeah,
like
that is
if
also
I
good.
need a female
companion, then you will get a female companions.
Okay, so it's nice. It is one of the revolutionary
Yeah,
startup, I guess, and which will create a great impact in the society, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like help is reaching you in minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that is very good for the people who are working in the IT and who are very much busy, and their parents are staying at some location and they are in other location.
yes.
Instead of calling our relatives and troubling them or our friends, okay, it's better I can go with the Aayacare consultant, and then they will take care of each and everything, and I can monitor them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Online.
what each and everything is happening.
Not only monitoring, you can interact with them.
Okay,
On
so
chat
the
with
interaction is a chat based
Yeah,
or a call based.
There is a chatting platform, and
Call
you
based
can call
also.
directly through our applications.
Okay.
And all the, even if you want photos, videos, or let's say like the doctor conversation, that is also like we'll provide through the chat interactive platform. So it's like that.
And if you want to connect with the doctor and talk with the doctor, that is also our companion will connect with with the doctor.
Okay. So my second question is like, if I'm staying in Bangalore, okay, and I want your service in Belgium, so are your companions present in Belgium also?
So here, let me answer this very crisp. Okay. So basically, you are staying in a, like, as all the IT employees, not only you, like all the IT employees or like all the corporate people will be staying in tier 1 cities.
Okay.
But their parents or let's say their friends or family might be staying in a tier 2 city. So how our operations will be deployed, like many companions in tier 1 cities, and parallelly we have companions in tier 2 cities. And how we are doing this by a technology platform that we developed, so that the companions gets alert and through their Android application, and the patients books from their phone, and no other things are involved in between. So that's how we are running our operations in tier 2 and tier 1 cities, like in a
There are
synchronous
two
way.
applications actually. One is customer side application, and one is companion side applications.
Okay.
So you book the companion to another location, and you will get the companion in that 5 kilometer radius location.
Okay. So which are location you all are present working in, like operating in?
So right now we are present in Bangalore as a tier 1 city, and like our tier 2 city is Kerala, where we work in Kochi.
Okay. So what are the services you all are providing? Like what are the problems, like complete critical emergencies, and then the delivery
So
kind of thing, yeah.
basically for the initial phase, like as a startup, we are starting with an initial patients who are like selectively chosen. Like we will not take an emergency patient. That will be our ultimate target, because that needs a more kind of infrastructure. But initially we'll be taking people who doesn't need that critical emergency. Those patients can talk, and those patients can give a response to whatever you say, like that. So that's the initial target people that you will be caring.
So at present you are operating in Bangalore plus in Kerala. Okay. So I just want to know like how you're trying to expand. Like is it going to go pan India?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Sure, it will be in pan India because there are a lot of people like in the country of 1.2 billion people. There are a lot of people who are not even going to the hospital and getting sick and like end up in some other diseases because there is no caregiver. During COVID times, we saw this in with our eyes. What happened was like many people are not even going to the hospital to see a doctor, because like we are afraid to take the patient to the hospital, and because we doesn't know like what will happen next, right? But the thing is like even WHO said like if you have gloves and mask, like you can take a patient to the hospital. So even family and friends rejected, or like
That time.
doesn't did not took care of their family. So what here, like we as a platform, what we want is a lot of companions or caregivers, those who can take care of people who doesn't have anyone to help, or like those who have help still needs more help.
Okay.
As let's say like a woman and child's living alone, I mean she needs an extra help always. Or even if it is a family and even she has a female kid, she need an extra help like in the hospital. If you have gone to hospital, have you ever gone to hospital?
Yeah.
Government hospital or like a middle class hospital, you will be facing a lot of, even one day is gone just like that because you doesn't
Yeah,
know.
just I don't know about the
Yeah.
paperwork. There are too many paperworks.
Yeah, if you go, you don't know where is the lab is, where is the pharmacy, you don't know where is the doctor. And even if you go, like it's one day is gone just like that. For just 1 hour, like the whole day is gone. And that's the thing like,
Just for 1 or 2 hours of the treatment,
yeah.
I need to spend 2-3 days for just for the paperwork. Why? Because I don't know about the where is the
There is a
proper
department.
which department I should go and visit.
Yeah, so like these companions already know about this, because by time like all the companions will come to know like about the hospital, about these things. And these will be solved in that way. And apart from that, we'll be having tie-ups with the hospital in the future way, and where it's like it will smoothen the process of consultation for Aayacare companion.
Seamless hospital experience for the patients.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess.
Actually, we are focusing on different sectors of the people. I will tell you. First is busy professionals. Then people who live alone. Then NRI peoples.
The coming from
Yeah.
outside, they don't know anything
They-
about this
That
place.
means they are living abroad, but their family is living in India. They can't come here and help to assist their loved ones. That's the problem. And foreigners coming to India for medical visa.
Yeah,
And
and
they have no relatives here. Right?
And most of the thing, what happens is like those who are very distant from the patient or like their loved ones, they wanted to know the status of people. I mean, their cared ones, and the friends who are taking care of them. Doesn't even call and tell like the real caretaker, let's say like the patient, NRI guy, that your wife is getting this doctor's help, or like he doesn't share that kind of information. After like evening or once in a day, he shares that. But in this, like everything is like updated in our application, so he gets like very real time and like instant updates on his cared ones. That will change the way how the hospitality works.
so we also be like very much reliable on you all.
Yeah.
Because proper care is been taken, and there is a proper person who is dedicatedly helping a patient.
Yes. And all the companions are rated, and you can know like all the comments that are written by the previous patients. And you'll get only that kind of companions, so like you can trust them like anything.
Then, if you traveling to Kerala, do you know Malayalam?
No, I don't know.
No. So if you going to a hospital in Kerala, you will face the language barriers.
So let me ask you a question. If you are getting hospital, you need a let's say like you got fractured, and you will be suddenly going to your home. You will be running to your home. Everyone will be doing that because like we don't know how the doctors speak, or you don't know the culture actually, like the hospital culture followed in that area.
Yeah.
So even if you are, like say you are in a tour to Manali or Himachal, you get some sickness, and suddenly like you need some some help, that local help where those you can trust actually. So and you can so this happens because there is no one, like no trusted agencies here, or no trusted
There is
online
no
platform
brand
here,
here.
no brand in this
Yes, exactly.
caregiving sector. So that's where we come in, and like even if you don't know the language or like anything, or wherever in India you are, then just book, and like you'll get like the multilingual companions who will assist you and even translate what the doctor say to you.
Yeah, one
Detail.
thing is striking my mind. If you like whenever we go for tour,
Yeah,
and if some incident happens or if some person is ill, okay, we make a trip and we go with a traveler or something like that. And if any of the person gets sick or anything, we don't know whom to reach, how to reach, and about the place, about the culture, and which doctor is best. So at that time, this is the great thing. I guess. Yeah.
The one thing I said, the whole trip get cancelled.
Yeah,
That
it's
point of
like
time.
just you're going and again you need to return back from the place where the person has been suffering. You need to come back to our home.
Come back here.
Yeah. So next time onwards, no need to cancel a trip. Aayacare is there for
Aayacare
you.
is there for you.
So my next question is, if anyone wants to join with you, if any student is looking to have a job in Aayacare, a medical student might be, or any other person who wants to be a companion. Okay, what are the qualifications required to be a companion, and how you are going to help them? Like how you are going to hire them?
Okay. If you are enthusiastic to help the others, help the people, then you can join us. We will train you as a companion, and you can earn more and care more.
Okay. So what are the qualifications required to be a companion?
So we need BSW or MSW degrees. Like those people are specialized in caregiving, and those who have a background in healthcare sector, let's say attenders in hospital or nurses in hospital, or even MBBS students like who need to earn part time. Or those people can also come in and join our journey, and we have full time and part time positions as well. So anyone based on this eligibility can apply to us. Through our website, we have a specific tab for this to apply and join us as a companion.
Okay.
So hello guys, so we have job openings in Aayacare.
Yeah.
So anyone in Bangalore or Kerala can come to them, reach out to them, and you can start as a full time or part time if you're a medical student. And the requirements will be informed to you. And yeah, I guess you have to contact them. Okay, so
They can also contact us through our website. There is a portal is Aayacare Companion. There you can register as a Aayacare Companion.
And we are also available in Instagram, Aayacare, AAYACARE, and there also you can message us and we will come back to you.
So we'll give the description about the website and each and everything on the YouTube channel. So you can go in our description and contact them easily, and you can start your new journey to help people, I guess.
That will be perfect. In our society, we have nurses who are in hospitals. Like we have a lot caregivers. Initially, caregivers are very short, and the caregivers are deployed in hospital, or they go to foreign countries for because they are very unpaid. But here, like we are introducing a system where you give professional help, and you earn directly, and it's like instantly you are getting earned, and it's very flexible. So that's the sector we are focusing to develop, and we are train a lot of people, even if he is from technical field and he wanted to help others, he can come in, and we are going to train and certify them, and they'll learn a lot of things, and they'll from doctors, and they can grow a career out of it in the caregiving, because professional caregivers are very must in our society, where we have a lot of old age people, and those who are having a plenty of money also with them, or those who are rich but they doesn't have, they know that even their children, everybody will be outside India, and they'll not have any time to care them. All they have is like very very uneducated people around them, those who can do some kind of help, but they'll not be able to help around like above a limit. So we provide like very degree or qualified people who can help a lot of having a helping mind and get that kind of
Actually, we are valuing that help, and no one is valuing the help.
Yeah, this culture I guess we can find in foreign countries. The caretaker persons is there, and in India, Aayacare is going to come in there. Yeah. So my next question is like, what triggered you to start Aayacare? It might be some incidents might have taken place or something kind of thing had happened. So you got this idea. How this idea came into picture?
So like this happened from my background only.
Okay.
And so I'll start with that. So my father was hospitalized 1 year back due to liver cirrhosis. So I'm as a MNC guy working in Bangalore, and my family is in Kerala. So I face this difficulty to, whenever he calls and tells me like I have to do a lab checkup as a single cell, like it was like very difficult for me because I have to take leave. I have to ask my manager, super manager, and then like it's a very different protocol that follows in the company. And even if I take like number of leaves together, like they'll say like and they from their perspective their perspective, like I am not focusing on my work. But the thing is, like, my personal family is also very important. I have to take care and I have to give that help. So what I do is like as a cousin, like I'll call him and I will tell him like, bro, please help my father. He wants to go to hospital. Like, can you please go? And he is also working from home at that point of time, and like he'll have to take the leave, and then he has to go take care of my father because there is no option. Like after that, there is no option. Only my cousin, or like if he is also not available, then I have to call another friend, and I have to risk him. So this happened, and anyway, after, even if he takes my father to the hospital for my sake, my mindset, like for my this thing, like I'll come from Bangalore and I'll come to home, and like I'll just validate like how's my father and everything. So this when we after taking my father to home, me and my we were sitting together, and we were
cousins.
As cousins we were sticking.
Our home is nearby only.
So we were sitting together, and like we were saying like this is very difficult, like for small checkups, like we have to come from Bangalore, or like this thing, and why like if for food, like for luxurious things, like we have a lot of options available. But what very for the very required or needed or necessity, let's say medical this thing, like no one is there. I mean, I don't want to call an ambulance. I don't want to call very big sirens like coming to my home. I don't want that. I just want like a premium, like very very premium thing, like coming to my home, and like as like cool thing. No one is gonna hear nothing. So we were discussing that.
One point of time, this idea strikes. Why don't we do that?
Okay, so this is going to be my next question, like how this idea converted into a startup.
Then we continuously discuss this thing, and actually we are going to a cafe, and there we order a chai and discuss this thing only, and we research on this market. There are no.
Then we were like continuously discussing this thing, and like I told him like, okay, whenever you go to the hospital, to do a full research, full deep down analysis of what is going inside hospital. So he was like explaining every day. He was like papers and papers of things he was giving to me, because like once you go to the hospital, you have to work on the insurance. You have to tell the doctor like he is having insurance. If you miss that, like you'll end up in paying a lot of money. So and that thing you should know in before, and then once doctor sees, like then you have to wait there and tell the attender that my patient is here. So you have to inform the attender. If you miss informing the attender, then you will be sick for the whole day. For some hospital, I'm saying about a very good hospitals. It's very good hospital who even have a website booking and all. So these things are not organized in the hospital, inside the hospital. So these things, the protocol that is inside the hospital, only the hospital people know. And we have to know it by asking.
Means you need to waiting in the queue of fetching medicines long time.
And if you need food, then Swiggy and Uber is Swiggy and these things are Zomato and all not inside, allowed not. So you have to go and purchase this thing at that point, and like many things are there, like canteens is different, like everything inside the hospital is a
provide a
different world.
service kind of thing. Even if the patient requires food, the proper food
So,
also you'll bring.
So our ultimate aim is like whatever the patient needs inside the hospital, we are gonna open very new supply chains that can bring these things through companions, our companions. Whatever requirements the patient has, like we are gonna give the patients and fulfill the patient mind with the services he need through new supply chains. Let's say refreshments and delivery assistant.
If you are admitted in the hospital, you need to fetch the things in from your home.
We need to cook it for the separate for the patient and go.
And the patient doesn't know about the sensor and all, so he'll be worried. Oh, what I can do? Maybe the companions know. So that's
what right
thing,
kind of
like,
food
you
should
have
be
to
given
do.
to the patient. If he's suffering from some disease or something kind of thing, right food for that.
And we are when we are coming to a hospital, we are not ready to admit that hospital, right? Then we need to take the dresses from home and all. There is no delivery assistance for that. Our assistant will go to the home and take the things and come to the hospital.
All the things which are required, like
and pharma and surgical assistance, and like apart from all these things, like we give a periodic follow-up care. Let's say like once you are being part of our Aayacare, if you are one of the member of Aayacare community, where you don't have to worry about any diseases. Like if you are having a sickness or anything, you don't have to worry about, because we'll be calling you, or like we'll be asking you how your health is, or like how good you are, like in a periodic manner, so that even if you are like having some disease and you don't want to go to hospital because like there is no one nearby, or like even if you have someone nearby and you're mentally a little bit depressed, like we have a periodic follow-up care team, those who can help you out on this. So it's like you are independent of.
We are always connected with the patients or customers.
Okay, so we'll go with the next question. I just want to know that how did the name Aayacare came? What does Aayacare mean?
So Aayacare can be split into two, Aya and Care. So Aya basically have two meanings. One, in Hindi, what we meant is like in Hindi it is Aya means come. So we want to propagate this idea that care has come to your doorstep. So that's what Aayacare means. Apart from this, like in many places, Aya means degraded worker, or like low level uneducated worker who comes and clean your house, maybe housekeeping person, or like a person who nurtures pregnant female, like that. But from that perspective, we want to change that term to a different level, where ayas becomes the very professional and educated, qualified, who has a degree and who can speak very fluently and take care of you, who have a loving, caring mindset. And that kind of mindset we have to change in the people in our society. So that's what Aayacare wanted to do, or like meant to do.
Okay, I guess I've asked too many questions about Aayacare and how it works in each and everything, and we all have got a clear picture about what is Aayacare. So I have recently heard from you that you have been recently funded by Startup India. So tell me about that.
Okay, Startup India is a government platform where we get a lot of services for the startups.
Okay.
Where you can get money, seed fund also. First, after you register as a company, you need to register in Startup India also. Then you will get a BHIVE recognition from the Startup India. Then only you can apply for the Startup India seed fund scheme. After there is a lot of procedures is there. We are
basically you have to give an explanation about your startup,
everything,
business model, revenue model, marketing model, and operations, and how scalable you are, and how you are gonna value the society.
And there is a pitch also, and we need to pick 3 incubators for selecting procedures. Then we after the reviewing, they will they inform us to the pitching session. After the pitching session, they will we will get notified that Startup India seed fund.
And the pitch will be completely online. They'll give a time and you can join Google Meet or Zoom, and you can present your idea in 6 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's very crucial. And they'll ask you questions, you answer that, and
Q&A session
they'll
is also
review. And after 2-3 weeks, they'll let you know you have been selected or rejected.
So tell me about one thing. When they inform you like you have been selecting the Startup India, how
That is
was
a wow moment.
that was like we initially.
so little party?
Obviously, we did a party.
The first investment, right? So we are so.
So this is
excited.
Startup India has invested. This is the first investment you have got. You know?
Yeah. We are actually bootstrapped. After that, first investment is Startup India's investment.
So now you are both completely working on the same startup, or you are working in some
No,
company
we are
and doing this as a part?
completely working in the startup, and we have 2 more co-founders as well. Those joined after we started our company, and one is from AIMS Hospital itself, who will be heading the healthcare division, and one is from very he has worked in a PSU industry, and he is now following trading and all, so he will be managing the operations, and he'll be.
So what's your role, Arjun and Vaishnav, in the startup?
Myself working on all the technical things and managing the entire segment, and he working as a marketing manager, and he looks into all the kind of sales and marketing and everything.
So wasn't it was a tough decision to leave a MNC and get into a startup? Like what advice you give for people like who are working in a big MNCs and they're thinking to start a startup?
So basically the advice is like never lose your job until you get an investment. The investment, once you get invested, or like somebody is getting convinced of you, and people, when you go with the product to the market, they say like, I must need your product, or I want the product now. And whenever I said the concept to you, you said no. Is it available in my place?
Yeah.
Right? That's a question the people should ask.
Yeah.
Not like it's a nice idea, or like it will be great.
Actually, that is not
if
our
that-
customer base.
that is like, that's not our customer base. What we want is like, is it available in my place? You should ask that, or like, when can I get that service? Because that's where the product market fit comes in.
And
Once you are like confident about that, and you have got an investment, or like somebody is supporting you, then you can quit your job and come full time to the startup. Otherwise, you will have a great idea. You will, unless you are rich or like nobody to back support you, like you'll end up in losing all the confidence, and you might not even execute the idea, because it's a very big journey. It's not, we are not focusing about like 1-2 years of journey. We are focusing about more than 15 years of journey from here. So we are thinking about 2035, like what we will be at that point of time. So that's how we got that kind of confidence, and we are working full time for this.
actually, after we registering as a startup, we are validating our product, our services in Delhi. So we are connected the police officers of Delhi. So there we get a lot of connections over there, and we are making a new team also there, and we are giving our services through our WhatsApp and website. So after that, after we validating this process, and after we trialing this our service, the customers say it awesome. So that answer, that feedback is the pushback.
Okay. So the customer feedback is pushing you all to do
Pushing
something.
yeah.
So, and we have asked, like we have conducted a research on like very different sectors, like upper middle class, and very higher upper middle class. Everybody was like, this is something very let's say noble thought. Why people never did these things? Because they never get a profit out of it. or like what is it like? They
Yeah,
asked
startup
us,
is
or
not
never
a
nobody
more
thought of
profit,
it.
I guess. Yeah.
So I said like ours is an entirely profit based organization, but like what we want is like help in minutes. Let's say food is reaching you in minutes, why can't help? So that's the thing that I want to say. Like
Okay, I'm coming to a
yes.
very interesting question now. Tell me one feedback, okay, which has touched you. Like you have given a service to a person, and he has given a feedback, and that feedback has touched you.
Okay. So we were doing help to like she was like when we were in Delhi, like we were doing a service to wife of a police officer, and he was like always busy in traffics and like all this office like 24 hours duty. So she was like for months like she wanted to go to the hospital, but since there is no one or like some some neighbor nearby, she was like very she was like literally desperate to go to hospital.
Yeah.
And when we said that we are having this service, she was like, okay, then tomorrow we will go to the hospital. It is like then like we shot a video of that, like how happy she was, and like she enjoyed the whole journey even though we gave it for free. But it was like she said like now like finally I'm going to the hospital for this thing.
Okay, that
Even the
was
hospital is
awesome.
very nearby. I mean, from her home to hospital, it's like 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers. That's it. And she doesn't want to go to hospital because like she was not getting her husband for her. So when we say like we are very youth people who are like very brilliant and intelligent, like they can take decisions of themselves. Like
And
we have that
she-
kind of
she
companions. She
was
was
a
like
treat also.
she was like very happy and she enjoyed the journey basically going with us.
Okay, so that also was one of the wow moment, I guess, when you
Yeah.
get a feedback from the customer.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next question is like, who are your competitors and how you are different from your competitors?
Okay, I'll just answer in a brief and Vaishnav will explain. Okay, so we have a few competitors in the healthcare sector itself, like Portria and Nightingales and these companies. But what they are doing is like they have a lot of people resources. Let's say caregivers, they have doctors, they are focused on home care. They come to the home and then you have to pay plenty of cash to them. So nobody finally at the end of the day nobody I mean, you can book them, but like you have to get a code. You have to get a code. Like you have to give your informations. Then you have to talk to the people, and they will assign an attender. Maybe after that, like they'll change the attender. So it's like not a real time platform or something like that. It's just like very manually
Tough
deployed company, like manually deployed process are there.
They
It's
have-
not like a Swiggy or Uber kind of thing. So here, what we are doing is like very real time, and you can book in an instant. You get the nearest companions. They'll pick the patient from home, and like our status will be tracked through GPS, and all the informations you can monitor. So that's the different thing, and we are like technologically advanced than the other competitors, and one more thing that we can add is like there are other companies also that is like a dating app, or like you can select the companions you want to go to, or like select the profiles of that person, or you can get help like for a walking or like for going to the temple and all. But we are not for that. We are only for the health sector, where if you want to go to a hospital and you need somebody to go to the hospital, that is like very a needed thing, necessity. So that we are solving that, and we are not taking the
And
people
our
to
companions are also trained to go to take the patient from home to hospital.
and back to
So we are focusing on the healthcare
That's
only, and there is a lot of companies. He told about the Nightingales. They are all giving home care caregivers. They are not giving hospital caregivers to accompany them to go to hospital.
Yeah.
And they are always research that how to take the hospital facilities, put the hospital facilities to home.
Okay.
That's not possible.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
never possible. And we have like Pacto, like many online companies also there. But at the end of the day, like doing video call with a doctor is never a solution to
Never a
anything.
solution.
You have to go to
That is a
hospital. That
preliminary-
is like must thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
that is
once the patient
preliminary
see you in
system.
real with his
Consultation.
eyes, only like he can analyze. He can, there are a lot of things that doctor should do physically. And
Whenever we go to the hospital,
Yeah.
first he'll take his
Yeah,
stethoscope and put
Yeah.
and
yeah,
he'll see a heartbeat.
yeah.
I can't show my heartbeat on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right
That's the
thing.
thing. And
We can means we can take a video conference, but that is only a preliminary consultation only. Then we need to go to hospital.
And we can't trust like a doctor staying in a different place and observing us through videos, like camera quality will be varied, and giving some medicine we are having it, like it's different, like going to the hospital and getting the real cureness is what all we need. Even if it is like, if you, let's say of a situation like you can go to a government hospital with our professional caregivers who will smoothen everything for you, then it will be a different thing, right? Like you are not paying at the hospital. As a common man, like I want to go to a government hospital and I will not get anyone to go to government hospital because government hospital is a risk thing. Nobody will go unless doctors or like some students over there. No one is gonna go to a government hospital or not. So the thing is like we as companions take you to even to the government hospital where you don't have to pay anything, and facilitate that journey by giving you all kind of services, like refreshments, even like chair or wheelchair, anything, so that you don't have to worry. And if you have any suggestions
That
or
is
like
Any
want-
low class hospitals, we can put them.
And you can take
it's
them.
not low class. Actually, the hospital has two sections, like say hospitality
Means
and the
doctor is-
healthcare providers. Doctor might be brilliant,
Means
like
doctor is
government
good, but
hospital.
facility is not there.
Facility, but like if you go to the government hospital, maybe if I am a Keralite, like if I go to Kannada hospital, government hospital, they'll talk in Kannada, and even all the workers around will be talking in Kannada, and I will not be able to handle that situation. I have to
Communicate properly.
go to Fortis hospital and I'll lose a lot of money for a small disease. So, so if I get a Kannada companion, he can easily manage that government hospital. So so he'll get a very good doctor also, and he can translate everything to the patient and what
Government
patient
doctors is too good.
Yeah.
But
The facilities are
facilities
good.
Yeah.
good.
That's the thing. And as a companion, if you're giving a professional care and like the patient can literally pay for that service, he'll get a better service also than like from his friends and family.
Yeah.
And even the family is together also with him, then also he can avail this service. That will be an added benefit because family can stay with him, like giving all the emotional support. At the same time, all the work in the hospital can be done by the companion. So that's different. Like if,
Okay,
if the
The
emotional
other paperwork and the medicine and all this.
everything. So the patient will not lose that emotional support.
Yeah.
Like the companions also give the emotional support, but the thing is like if the real caretaker of the patient is with him, like he can give the emotional support, whereas the companions will do all the other physical work. And we charge based on a hourly basis. So you can cancel our service if you don't like. You can give a comment. You can get a refund. Everything is possible. Like you just have to use our service and like make your hospital.
So what's the service starting like if I want to go to a hospital? Okay, so to start to you're coming to my doorstep. How much do you charge at the first?
So basically,
We are basically charged upon hourly charges.
Okay.
it's a dynamic charge.
Dynamic charge actually, but for starting we are
For an approximate price, we are
approximately
giving
250 per
a
hour.
250 per hour, but
Yeah.
this is the dynamic price.
Okay.
Based on the hour increases, like the fares will reduce in a dynamic manner, and the pricing only depends upon the time. It doesn't matter like how many tasks that companions do. It depends upon the time.
So my next question is, what are the challenges you're facing at present, and how you are going to overcome that?
Okay, so here as a startup, we have like very few people around us. Let's say like because we can't fund a lot of people, or like we don't have that much investment in the initial phase. We are always bootstrapped. So once, let's say like a person who is like very rich or like who has a lot of financial backups, he can deploy a marketing team, he can deploy an operation team, he can deploy a development team, and like that's like he can allocate funds like that, and he can deploy it very easily, and he can execute it as well. So here as a startup, like we have to brainstorm a lot, and it's like very small 3 to 4 people might be who is working so hard for you, and that's a real challenge, because we don't get very experienced or like very good brilliant talent around us at initial start. We'll get it on the way, but
Okay, guys. So I guess we are coming to the end of the podcast. So before ending, I would like to ask, when did you all start Aayacare?
so we started back in November 2021. uh, from that, like we were doing market validation in Delhi, and parallelly we were working with WhatsApp, Facebook and Instagram, and apart from that, like we developed the designs, like how the people want a customizable design, so that it it will directly, directly, it's a user friendly platform, plus the people who are old or like anybody can understand. And
That so the journey of app is most important for us.
Yeah.
So we designed that thing, and we are more focusing on to the tech, means developing this application. And after that, we are applying for the seed fund. After we get the MVP, we go for the seed fund.
Yeah.
And recently we got that, and we are we are launching our app in Play Store.
So it is
So,
present now.
Yeah, it's
presently
present
live
now.
on the Play Store.
Yeah.
So we are starting right now in Bangalore space.
Yeah.
Anyone can book through Aayacare, through Play Store.
Okay. So I think we are at the end. So it was very much interesting to have a podcast with you guys, and thank you for being here on the Startup Tales. And we are looking forward to see startup looking forward to see Aayacare to the next level. Thank you,
Okay,
guys.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
A big thanks to BHIVE from the Startup Tales for providing such an amazing ambience environment where we could shoot an amazing video. And if anyone is looking for the co-working spaces for offices or meetings, you can anytime reach out. So the details about the BHIVE will be in the description. So you all can have a nice time ahead.